So, humbling yourself is a really great question for you guys to ask. And I think it's important to recognize here that James is speaking likely to a lukewarm believer, non believer, when he says, "You sinners, purify yourselves, humble yourselves before the Lord." For a believer, once we accept Christ, we're called saints. We still continue to humble ourselves, but I think it's important to notice who James is speaking to in this context. I also recognize that in verse 7 it says, "Humble yourselves before God," and then it goes on to say, "Resist the devil and he'll flee from you." I hear believers say that all the time, just resist the devil and he'll flee. But the most important thing is that we humble ourselves before God. That's the key in resisting the devils. He will not follow us into the holy place. So when we're humbling ourselves and we're literally putting our face on the ground before the Lord, or bowing our head before the Lord, and we're humbling ourselves before Him, the enemy will not follow us into that place. So how do we do that practically day in and day out? And again, it really comes down to the mind. That's what's being renewed. So for me personally, I've learned to have a mindset that I literally have nothing. My car is not my own. My house is not my own. My body is not my own. My job is not my own. My kids are not my own. I have absolutely nothing but Christ. And because I have Him, I lack nothing. So I heard it once said in a sermon years ago to hold on to Jesus with all your might with one hand and hold everything else in this lifetime with an open hand. And that's how I stay humble before the Lord, is having a mindset that Jesus is my everything and nothing else matters without Him.